information at you, please feel free to stop me if you have any questions or concerns, okay? Okay, first of all, this is an F-150 Limited, okay? A lot of bells and whistles. We're gonna start on the outside and we're gonna go in, all right? First of all, this vehicle has 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels, dual vented disc brakes all around for performance and safety. Let's start around here. This right here is made out of polypropylene. Will not scratch, will not fog up, will not leak water, okay? Like you see the bunch of them where they're all fogged up and they look horrible. Well, that's not gonna happen here, okay? Now, these are HID lights, okay? They project a beam further out than the normal halogen. This is becoming our flagship motor. This is the V6 supercharged EcoBoost. 5 more horsepower than our V8. Better on gas than our V8. Can you see that foil right there? That foil line? That is insulation, okay, to reduce heat and road noise. And this insulation goes all the way back, underneath, behind the firewall, underneath and over the transmission, okay? The motor is mounted on lead motor mounts covered in plastic, and this reduces vibration. This vehicle is equipped with crumple zones to where in the event of a frontal or offset impact, the motor is designed to go underneath the cabin area to avoid getting pinned from the knee down. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. Here's our EcoBoost panel, letting you know exactly what you have. This vehicle is equipped with 2 frontal airbags, 2 side curtains on the front, 2 side curtains on the back, 6 airbags total. This vehicle is rated Thompson Safety by the National Transportation Safety. It also has twin beams going across here for safety, for side impact. Frontal, side, rear, roof strength, tops. You're not compromising any safety with this vehicle. Moving to the back. We've got a rear backup cam along with sensors. Okay? They're gonna alarm you. If you're backing up into a parking space and you've got the radio, as soon as an obstruction gets, starts to get close, your radio is gonna lower and you're gonna hear the alarm. Now, I'm gonna be the first one to admit that I can't be climbing up into a tailgate without this. Would you like to try it out? You sure you grab that handle? No, grab the handle. Grab the handle. There you go. Pretty easy, isn't it? Now let's move our way to the interior. What Ford did in 2011 was they extended the cabin area 6 inches, making the box 5.5 feet instead of 6 feet. I'm 6'2". This vehicle comes also with retractable running boards. Okay, I'm 6'2", and as you can see, I've got plenty of leg room. The seat back is all the way back, and I've still got approximately 6 inches before my knee hits the seat back. Now we're going to get to the good part. These seats are 10-way folding seats. Up, down, this way, back and forward and back. You see these pores in the seats? Okay? All these holes that go from here all the way to your lower back. These seats are air conditioned and they're heated, okay? Cold air comes out of these pores, all right? You see this number 1 and number 2?
Yes.
This is gonna be your truck. You're gonna be number 1, just like you are here at Tipton Ford, okay? What's gonna happen is when you get in this vehicle, you're going to program this seat. You're gonna set it up to where you're comfortable, including the mirrors. And then you're gonna press this button until it beeps. Then your husband gets in. He sets up the seat the way he wants, and the mirrors as well. It's number 2 until it beeps. So after your husband drives, you get into this vehicle, you hit number 1, the mirrors adjust to your liking, to your setting, and so do the seats, including the steering wheel. You've got an automatic steering wheel, telescoping, as well as the pedals moving. How tall are you? 5'2". Okay, well, this feature is going to be really good for you, okay? These pedals move up, that way you're not going to have to put, you're not going to have to wear high heels to reach the pedals.
While I'm driving?
No, ma'am. All these are set when you hit the number 1, okay? Your pedals will move, your steering wheel will move into the perfect place that you set it to, okay? Now, why don't we get inside? That way I can show you the rest of what this vehicle is capable of, okay? You can meet me you can go walk around to the other side. First, we have our steering wheel controls, okay? This panel right here, this group of controls monitors your instrument panel display, okay? For example, me personally, I like to keep it on the fuel economy mode. That way I know exactly how many miles per gallon I'm getting and exactly how many miles I have to empty. Right here are your cruise control settings. Okay, easy. You just hit on and set at your desired speed limit. This right here is your volume controls, your radio station controls. You see this silhouette right here?
Right.
This is your voice command features for your voice command navigation. For your telephone, there's absolutely no reason to pick up your telephone while you're driving this vehicle. This is to answer and to hang up when you receive an incoming call. When you receive an incoming call, what's going to happen, and you're listening to the stereo, the volume is going to dim, you're going to hear it over your entire sound system. And then all you do is hit this button to answer it. And this, your My Ford touchscreen, is going to serve as your caller ID. Now, on the upper right, on your upper left-hand corner is how we add a phone. This is how we're going to add your cell phone, okay? Upper right-hand corner is your navigation card, and that goes in here, right there, okay? We're going to come back to this in a little bit. Lower left are your radio controls. You've got AM 1 and 2 with 6 presets for each one. You've got FM 1, 2, and 3 with 6 presets for each one. You've got Sirius satellite radio, satellite 1. We're on Sirius 1, there's Sirius 2, there's Sirius 3. 6 presets for each one. So you have a total of 18 presets for your satellite radio. And there are different genres of music, talk radio, kids radio, anything that you desire. Right here are your stereo controls, hazard, your CD eject. This is your programming as well. You see the 6. You can either operate it from right here on the My Ford touchscreen, or you can operate it from right here. This is your tuning, okay? For your FM, AM, and your Sirius satellite radio. This is your volume and power controls. Right here, this vehicle is equipped with dual zone climate control. On the left is my temperature. I'm a little warmer natured, so I like for the cold air to be blasting on me. But in case you're not cold natured like me, you can set this thermostat to where this half of the vehicle blows at a warmer temperature to keep you comfortable. Now, let me show you. This is your electronic brake control. In the event that you're towing a trailer with electronic brakes, to prevent sway, you just pinch this, and it'll apply the brakes to the trailer and straighten it up for safety. Here's your shift on the fly 4-wheel drive. You don't have to stop. You can run on 4 all-wheel drive constantly if that's what you wish, or you can apply it straight to 4 high. And here it is illuminating right on the instrument panel so that there's no question as to how you're running. Over here, I tend to keep the lights on automatic. That way I don't, right here on this side over here, Is your instrument panel, let me lift this up so that you can see. Is your instrument panel lighting? Okay, you can dim it or you can brighten it up. Now I've thrown a lot of information at you, and I'm gonna throw a little bit more. Right here, your audio and video inputs. While you're parked, you can have us watch a movie on here, okay? Here is your navigation card where it goes that I spoke earlier about. And right here are your USB ports where you can put a USB if you have music on there, or you can charge your cell phones using that. You've got a 12-volt outlet right here. Any other questions that you might have, ma'am?
How about on price?
Price? Well, I'll tell you what. We've never lost a customer on price, and we're not about to let that happen today either. So why don't we go inside and we'll get this started, okay? And we'll get you in at a payment that you're comfortable with, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.